This was definitely the hardest time in my whole entire life.
I was 38 weeks pregnant with Kyler, and Chris started developing symptoms that were similar to a stomach bug. So we thought that he just had a stomach bug, and of course, being 38 weeks pregnant, at first I started to brush it off and thought it was nothing, and he continued to develop more of the symptoms and was tested for the virus, and he tested positive.
Arriving to the hospital, I felt alone, and I knew that fear of possibly never coming back home, never seeing, my children again, or even being able to meet my next child as well. And I was definitely scared. I've served in the military. I was injured in Iraq, medically retired out of the military, and everything that I've seen, been through, done in my life, this was definitely the toughest time of my life.
No one could come in the house. Chris had just been there, tested positive. My parents couldn't come help. No one could come around to help. So that's when the ladies with Just Among Moms, Jams, a part of this church, really supported us with meals and food and prayer and hope. I didn't lose hope, but I needed extra hope, and I needed extra support and love.
I hadn't seen one doctor come inside the room at all. The nurse came in and actually just held my hand. And at that moment, I knew that there was still hope there left. And she told me, "You're gonna get through this. Don't worry about it. You're gonna get through this." And I just cried and held her hand and finally felt that touch and what that touch actually meant.
I was petrified that, of course, I could potentially lose my husband at such a critical point, not just period, just lose him. And I remember crying out, "God, please, please bring our daddy home." But he was telling me in the softest voice that it would work out, just maybe not the way that we expected it to. I coordinated people to stand outside with signs saying, "We love you, we miss you, Chris." We called him and made sure that he knew we were there so that he wouldn't lose hope.
I kept asking God to please, please, please let me get better, let me heal, give me the time. And I think God listened to the prayers, and she actually went over her due date,
Yep.
Which was great because it allowed me to heal.
You could lose hope, or you feel a sense of hopelessness. Just know that God does provide, and He is a miracle worker.
Christmas will definitely be a Christmas to remember for everybody, as 2020 was pretty tough for a lot of people, but definitely will be a Christmas that we will never forget, and will be a nice blessing. And we appreciate all the support from everybody that helped us. Of course, God is always on our side and is always there with us, and we love Him more than anything.
Absolutely. Amen.